The following contest is a qualifier for the Silver Spotlight Tournament. Making their way to the ring from the Baines compound, the Baines Coalition of Volunteers.
You know, John Roberts, it's been a while since I've been here at Championship Wrestling from Arizona. Last time I was here, Daniel Baines was Johnny Suave. Boy, oh boy, have things changed.
Boy, oh boy, have things changed indeed. These two have been on a tear. And a few weeks ago, we got a glimpse into the mind of Daniel Baines, thanks to the Rock Nest Monsters. But I tell you what, Joe Galley, these are two men I would not want to interact with in a dark alley.
Oh, believe me, you do not.
And their opponents, introducing first, descending from Bloodhaven, the New Age Daredevil, this is Damian Drake! And his partner, Tie from the Lemon Tree, weighing in at 222 pounds, the man, the brand, the king of the lemonade stand, Manny
Such an exciting time in pro wrestling. When you've got things like the Silver Spotlight, you're going to see teams come together because they know there's an opportunity to get a shot at the Arizona State Championships. We've never seen Damian Drake and Manny Lemons tag team together before, but they knew they have an opportunity and they're taking it.
You're right, Joe, but what we have seen
is right there.
Robert Baines. We've seen Robert Baines and Daniel Baines and the unrelenting attack that they have had on Manny Lemons. There is a lot of history between the Baines Coalition of Volunteers and Manny Lemons.
Robert Baines made it pretty clear at the beginning of our show that he believes that he did not really lose their opportunity at the United Wrestling Network Tag Team Championship. It was all based on choices and decisions for the future of his coalition of volunteers. Oh, what is he thinking? What is Baines thinking? Oh, no!
Good
vertical
Lord.
Suplex onto the floor.
What impact on that vertical suplex from Robert Baines, and meanwhile, in the center of the ring, Daniel Baines. Oh, Joe Galley, you might want to take off.
Settle down. I'm not here for that.
Damn nerve coming back.
Yeah, I do.
You remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I remember.
Or are you a clone with no memory of what's gonna happen?
You are the strangest human being on earth, if in fact you are a human being. Asked if I was a clone. How rude is that?
Well, it seems like there's a lot of personal
belly
history.
button. That's how you know if someone's a clone or not, whether or not they have navels. That is a fact. That is science. That's Johnny. Oh, look at that! Manny Lemon's taking advantage. Good for you, Manny.
A little turnabout is fair play there.
But how much damage did he do to himself just delivering the vertical suplex to the floor?
Well, the man, the brand, the lemonade stand firmly in control of Robert Baines on the outside. Meanwhile, in the center of the ring, Daniel Baines with a huge back elbow to the back of the head of Damian Drake.
Damian Drake so fast, so quick as he gets the arm drag on Johnny Suave, the two legal men in this matchup. But look on the outside. Robert Baines and Manny Lemons, they're not going to their corner. They're slugging it out. They are fighting all the way through this matchup. But that's also putting a huge problem here. That's not going to give them an opportunity to tag in their other partner. It's basically turned into a one-on-one match between Drake and Suave. As Drake gets into the cover, could be enough. No.
Meanwhile, on the outside, there goes Baines hard into the steel ring steps, courtesy of Manny Lemons.
I kind of enjoyed that. I'm not going to lie.
And now a huge boot straight to the back of Robert Baines. Manny Lemons coming into Championship Wrestling from Arizona, looking to make a statement, and does so.
And see, look at this now with Baines on the outside. It gives them an opportunity to work together to target Daniel Baines.
Drake's athleticism is a thing of wonders. Very impressive. Manny Lemons looking to capitalize. Not able to pick up a victory right there.
It's not a pretty splash, but it is an effective splash. And now Johnny Suave's been in the ring as the legal man this entire matchup.
Daniel Baines.
Excuse me.
Daniel Baines, my man. I know it's been a while since you've been in Championship Wrestling from Arizona, and I know there's a lot of personal history between yourself and Robert Baines. And Joe, I'm just looking out for your best interest.
Look, I had to go through a lot of therapy, but all that's behind me. I'm here to do a job. I am here representing the National Wrestling Alliance. I'm ready to stand up and do what I need to do. And so is Manny Lemons as he delivers a nice right hand to Daniel Baines. Oh, but look at that. Calculated error by Manny Lemons.
And Robert Baines capitalizing on the mistake.
See, that's where Robert Baines has that advantage, being in a full-time tag team. He's not going to make mistakes like that. Manny Lemons is usually fighting all on his own.
Well, and you just saw Damian Drake jump down off the ring apron when Robert Baines came after him. Discretion being the better part of valor there.
100%. Look, if you can avoid getting popped in the face by that grizzly bear, you do it. But now Robert Baines driving the knee, trying to wear down Manny Lemons in this qualifying matchup. We have to take a break. We'll be right back.
In 2017, Celino Barnes got Ryan Morals his own television show.
Ryan Morals is in control of this company. He won the gavel on the pole match. What in the world does this mean for this program?
Celino Barnes can help you too. If you need a qualified attorney but can't afford a qualified attorney, why not try Celino Barnes? Celino Barnes, practicing law.
Till I get it right.
Celino Barnes is not actually an attorney and is in no way qualified to practice law.
Welcome back to the action. This is our Silver Spotlight qualifying matchup. The coalition of volunteers going up against Manny Lemons and Damian Drake.
That's right, Joe Galley.
A stutter stop to the beginning of that. But look at Damian Drake. He's not stuttering. He's not stopping. He wants to get back in this matchup.
But all he's doing is causing a distraction of the official, and that is allowing the Baines coalition of volunteers to unload on Manny Lemons. We touched on it earlier, the personal history between Baines and Manny Lemons. You've seen it all throughout Championship Wrestling from Arizona. You can see the highlights of it on Fight TV. And now, Daniel and Robert Baines working in tandem to take down Manny Lemons and try to get into the Silver Spotlight tournament.
Look, you got to really start thinking about the future of this tournament. If either one of them goes through, I mean, you've got some amazing competitors here with Damian Drake. He's so athletic. He's so fast. You've got Manny Lemons, a true powerhouse and also a fan favorite as well if they're able to continue on it.
But on the other side of the coin, you've got the Baines coalition of volunteers. Here's two men who know how to get it done inside of the squared circle. And we've seen a new side of Daniel Baines since he has aligned himself with Robert Baines, a new tenacious side. And we both know the history of Robert Baines in the United Wrestling Network. He's not afraid to get it done.
Look, if the coalition of volunteers is able to make it through, the way I'm seeing it is it's Robert Baines who's going to make it through. Do you think that Daniel Baines will go toe-to-toe with his leader? I think he's just going to lay down and let him continue. As we go into the cover there, only a 2 count, but oh, look at that! Using Daniel Baines as a weapon. Whoa.
Robert Baines,
He's got to be careful
beside himself right now.
Look at Daniel Baines into the cover.
Robert Baines absolutely beside himself.
Oh, look at that. Daniel Baines. Kick to the spine. As Manny Lemons, he's desperately got to make a tag.
Manny Lemons unloading with that right hand. But Daniel Baines proven to be too much for him as he drives Lemons into the corner, and now a tag made, and Robert Baines going to work with the right hands.
That's expert tag team work right there. Bring him back into the corner, cut the ring in half. Damian Drake, he might as well go home. If they keep with this game plan here, Manny Lemons is never going to make it back to that corner for a tag.
And Daniel Baines continuing, Robert Baines continuing this onslaught of punishment in the corner, working a very methodical game plan on Manny Lemons.
Can't count out Manny Lemons, though, as he's throwing those big open palm thrusts. Big boot by Baines levels Lemons into the cover now. Only gets the 2 count. Damian Drake is so frustrated in the corner. He wants to make a tag. He's been wanting to make a tag for the past what feels like 5 minutes now. Manny Lemons is just being beaten into lemon meringue pie.
And a tag made, and Daniel Baines back into the fray. And you touched on it earlier, expert tag team wrestling here from the Baines Coalition of Volunteers. They've been able to cut the ring in half and keep Manny Lemons at bay. But look at this, Manny Lemons now might have found the opening he needs. A couple of right hands rocking Robert Baines.
But it looks like Robert Baines is still holding on. Oh, not anymore. Drops to the apron, face first. Daniel Baines, oh, look at the power of Manny Lemons, just drops him.
He definitely drank his lemonade today, Joe Galley.
Flying shoulder tackle, which was a great move. It gets him much closer to Damian Drake. But he still has Daniel Baines in the way if Daniel Baines could get to his feet. But Daniel Baines is looking for a tag, but Robert Baines is still on the floor. This is the opportunity. This is the chance. Can Damian Drake get in this matchup?
This is a huge moment. Robert Baines effectively eliminated from the matchup. Daniel Baines having to go it alone, and Damian Drake coming in, ready to rock the house.
The fresh man on fire as Daniel Baines, went with that spinning heel kick. Big backbreaker, follows it up with the flatliner. Will it be enough? And Robert Baines comes in to break things up.
Just in the nick of time to save Daniel Baines and save the Baines Coalition of Volunteers opportunity at the Silver Spotlight Tournament.
Oh, look at Damian Drake. Big forearms. Can he drop the big man down? No. Look at Robert Baines.
Those huge right arms colliding with the jawline.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it, Robert Baines.
This could end Damian Drake's career.
Oh, no.
Oh, but the knee. Look at the knee strike to the temple. Damian Drake showing he's still got some fight left. Gets the boot to the temple as well.
Robert Baines dropped to the outside. Damian Drake averting disaster.
And look, he's going to take to the skies.
Flies down and takes out Robert Baines.
But the blind tag was made. The blind tag made by Manny Lemons. And Lemons looks to capitalize.
Are you feeling thirsty? Oh.
The rake of the eyes.
Blocks the lemon drop. Gets the code breaker in.
Daniel Baines. Great ring awareness. Realizing that the official had his back turned, a rake of the eyes, and Daniel Baines now going to a new, sick, demented place.
Went for the Shining Wizard, missed it, and here comes Manny Lemons. Shoulders are down. He got it. He got it with the roll-up.
Your winners of the match by way of pinfall, the team of Manny Lemons and Damian Drake.
What an incredible match, and what a crazy ending. That is not the way that I thought things were going to go. Let's take a look at this replay. It is brought to you by Coastline Clash. It is from the Irvine Improv. Folks, you want to make your way over to sunny Southern California. May 13th promises to be another blockbuster show. Go to HollywoodWrestling.com for information. Take a look at this dive. This dive from Damian Drake, that left the window wide open. It neutralized Baines. It neutralized Daniel Baines and gave Manny Lemons the opportunity to get that roll-up. How much do you think that means to Manny Lemons to get the win right now?
We talked about the history, the intense personal history between Lemons and the Baines Coalition of Volunteers, and a huge victory, a huge monumental victory for Manny Lemons here today.
Oh, looks like we've got some drama when it comes to the Coalition of Volunteers. We have to take a break. We'll be right back.